Welcome, wonderful souls. We wish you a very happy new year. Hope our bond grows stronger this year. We are always here to listen and interact with you if you want. Hope this year brings everything that your heart desires, beginning with this video. We are very excited to share with you 15 couples from Thai blseries that aired in 2023, whom we think have a scintillating on-screen chemistry. But first, we like to mention the following couples that did not make to the list, mostly because they were on and off for us. They had some very good moments and some just slipped into oblivion. For example, Perth and Shimon are such good actors and we felt the chemistry in their interactions and non-verbal communication, but it was lost when intimacy increased. The opposite was the case with Man and Ben. We would like to mention here that we found Man to be a very capable and skilled actor. We felt Bond had bettered himself as an actor in Never Let Me Go. And we also felt the vibes from him, giving us a few touching scenes. Force and Book were okay in A Boss and a Babe, but fell short in Only Friends. Could it be because of the comparison with the other two couples? We wonder. Awe and Boom have improved over the years and did quite good in Hidden Agenda, especially the breakup scene. They have our attention for their future series. Hope they sizzle. Let's begin with the list. We begin with Dao and Off-Road in Love in Translation. We went in with no expectations, but their acting was a nice surprise. We know everyone remembers the well-done steamy scene between them in their store. They had it. Next up are joongdunk in Hidden Agenda and winnysatang in My School President. As we mentioned in a previous video, we watched Hidden Agenda for the plot. The plot being Jung. We wish to see more of him and with different people like Force or maybe Pond. The chemistry between them was quite obvious in the detailed execution of the kisses. The enemies to lovers trope between Winnie and Satang worked for us. We like the characters and the fact that although they did change and evolve, some parts of the characters and behaviors remain the same. The kiss between them in the last episode confirmed that they have it. Earthbank in Destiny Seeker. Far from perfect, but the series was not bad with moments that we liked quite a lot. The intimacy between Earth and Bank felt genuine and that made the sweet moments sweeter and the hot ones intense. To the point that we have come across a few comments where people feel that their NC scene is probably one of the best in a BL. Saint and Vin in Step by Step. Viewers might have different opinions regarding them acting on their feelings, or they should or shouldn't have, because one of them was already in a relationship since the beginning of the series. But we don't think anyone can deny the feelings, desire and the chemistry they brought to the table. There was a magnetism between them, an underlying current that danced and crackled, waiting to explode. Thor and Fluke in The Warp Effect. Although not a BL, but the series is worth a watch. Our BL dose was successfully administered by Ami and Joe, played by Fluke and Thor, who are one of the side couples. Ami and Joe were one of those characters where the audience start asking for a separate series for the side couples as the leads. They were well matched and the pair succeeded in portraying their attraction and feelings for each other quite well, tackling some issues which are not very commonly spoken about. Gawinkrist in Be My Favorite. Might not be the explosive kind, but they had a chemistry where chemicals blend with each other and produce something heartwarming, touching and blissful. We didn't feel any awkwardness between them. They had a level of comfort and some great acting skills between them to make us feel things, even with a character like Kavi, which could easily have become annoying, but every time they managed not to let that happen. Kudos to Gavin as well for being one of the few actors under GMM TV without a permanent ship, who although the flavors are different, but has chemistry with everyone he has been paired with. We are so in love with the fact that we'll get to see him and Joss in a Vampire BL series, waiting eagerly for My Golden Blood. Born and Prem in Between Us. The series might have left us wanting for more after waiting years since Until We Meet Again for Win and Team's story, but it was evident why in the first place did we wait for these two to be leads in a series together. They had something between them then, and they had it now in Between Us as well. Do we remember the scene by the pool where Team was about to drown and Vin is extremely angry and Team kisses him to stop him and calm him down a bit? while both of them are crying and trembling. That was intense and so good. We feel their chemistry is yet to be properly utilized and exploited. Here's hoping the Vampire Project takes it to another level and showcases an intense and electrifying chemistry. Next up, we have Neo and Mark in Only Friends. We really like that these two don't have a permanent ship and can be viewed with different people having different vibes, and they can develop chemistry with whomever they're paired with. Didn't Neo have chemistry with Force as well in the same series? They were racy and hot and successfully transmitted that heat to us. They made us believe they felt things. We wish to keep watching them in different BLs paired with each other and with other people. The second place in our list is shared by 3 couples. brightnonkul in I Feel You Linger in the Air, Net and James in Bed Friend, and geminifourth in My School President and Moonlight Chicken. I Feel You Linger in the Air is an uncommon series that is appealing in many ways. brightnonkul, who have played the leads, had a major share in making the series special. They made it difficult to believe that this was the first time they had played a couple in a BL series, and they haven't been working together for years. Can anyone forget the way they teased us with the olive oil massage scene? Their kisses and any intimacy that they showed seemed natural and warm. From tender to passionate to elegant and classy, they gave us all. They charmed us. Series-wise, Bedfriend had a few things that left us underwhelmed, be it the editing, the writing, etc. But Net and James definitely have chemistry. The words spicy and saucy immediately pop into our heads when we think about them in the series. There were quite a few intimate scenes, and elaborate ones at that, which was sultry and seductive. You could even feel it in the way they looked at each other. Lessons on how to undress someone with your eyes. Net is such an attractive and handsome man, and James plays sassy and coy so well. geminifourth are amongst the very few people who are so young yet made us feel that they have a definite chemistry between them. With no physically intimate scenes, just a few kisses, which was appropriate considering their age and the age and personality of their characters, these two managed to make us feel the excitement and the giddiness of being in love as high schoolers. They don't just have charm and complement each other in every way, but are solid actors as well. We felt their roles in Moonlight Chicken were more complex and challenging than MSP, but they won us over in that. The scene in Moonlight Chicken where both of them are lying down on the bed and make an air ladder of sorts with their fingers is so lovely. Also, when Hart spoke for the first time and when he said Li Ming's name for the first time. And there are many such moments between them. From cute, sweet, warm and fuzzy in MSP to tender, heartfelt and deep in Moonlight Chicken, these two swept us off our feet. Romance might be their middle name. We can just imagine their chemistry being explosive if given a chance to play some intense or intimate scenes. The top spot on the list goes to Earth and Mix in Moonlight Chicken, and one more couple. Right from portraying their complex characters wonderfully to having this natural yet charismatic chemistry or bonding between them. The moment Mix's character looked up and saw Earth's character the first time in the series, they felt it. And so did we. Even when they were just walking down that dark alley in the first episode with a drunk Mix, they exuded chemistry. We quite enjoyed Mix in the flirty character. The genuine, mature, complex and flawed characters that they have are alluring. Them holding back or resisting each other did nothing to dampen the screams of attraction and desire between them. The kisses and intimate scenes were so elegant, sensuous, and somehow meaningful. And Earth, being one of the most handsome men in the BL world, just adds to everything. It was a romance done tastefully. The other couple we mentioned is firstkhaotung in both Only Friends and Moonlight Chicken, of course. But wait, we actually have one more couple sharing the top spot with Earth and Mix and firstkhaotung. Any guesses? Stay tuned to find out. But first, let's talk about firstkhaotung. They're both such talented actors. We mentioned in one of our previous videos that we don't necessarily want all the characters in a series to end up with someone or the other. But the scene in Moonlight Chicken where Khao is in First's office and the moment he asks First for a pen, we had a complete change of heart and started hoping for them to end up together and wanting their own series. That's the power of their chemistry. It takes just a scene or two from them. They catch each other's wavelength and use it to enhance each other's performance. We think the fact that they have such a wonderful bond off screen might also contribute to this. We keep blessing whoever thought of pairing them up in the eclipse. And then they gave us only friends with flaws flying left, right and center, and the least troubled character being Sand, played by First, falling for a very troubled character, Ray, played by Khao. How they evolve and how far they come in their relationship. These two are pros at flirtatious scenes as well as heavy sentimental ones. The rest is history and chemistry or the whole education system. We wish we keep watching them together as a couple as well as with other actors for a long time. Bless them, still craving Alan and Gaipa's story in their own series. The last couple, but definitely not the least, is jamfilm in Laws of Attraction. The Thai BL series chemistry periodic table cannot be complete without them. Firstly, Jam and Film are really good actors, and boy, do they look fine. Film and that smile of his do devilish without even trying. He knows how to work his smile. He is charismatically sassy and flirty. On the other hand, Jam's smile is sweet and there's a goodness in it. Whenever these two are close to each other, a blanket of charged particles surrounds them. Wonder how the fuse didn't keep blowing up. It's like a magnetism between them that is transmitted towards us as well. The intense feelings, the sexual tension, the dilemma, the desire, all of it is almost tangible. There's this delicious tango going on between them that makes our toes curl. Really like the scene when they are at Rose's club and Jam puts his hand on Film's waist and twirls him beside himself, and the way Film keeps looking at him. Though the series didn't make it at the top of our favorites list for the year, but Jam and Film's chemistry surpasses dialogues, editing, language and the barrier of a screen. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did even a bit, consider liking and sharing the video. Also, please subscribe to the channel because that would release happiness chemicals inside us. Appreciate it so much. That's it for this video. See you soon. Be well.